Well, what a game we've got set for you here tonight. Okanagan Lakers in town and up against the VIU Mariners, who just continue to find ways to win games this season. There's a face-off win. Carson Earhart spinning at the line, takes it down the wall. Johnson trying to poke him as he drives to the goal, and that one poked up and out into the slot. Lemieux with the save at the side of the goal. Gavin Rouser unceremoniously dumped into the boards. Caleb Franklin in to help him now. Five-man scrum for the puck. Mariners win it. Over to Pufol, shot, and that's off of the left skate. And it looks like a penalty coming up already to the Okanagan Lakers. And it's going to be an interference call. And it looks like Gilles de Schepper is going to be headed to the box for interference. Exactly 1 minute into this contest. I'll tell you that Connor Lemieux, he's a rookie goaltender, and he's so big, and look at him just peering around the traffic. But in his stance, one-time pass, go! Oh, he's just off the outside of the post. It might have got the left skate of Lemieux. Gilles de Schepper, 2 minutes for interference, and look at this power play go to work on the near side. One-time pass, shot, and they score! It tipped in through the wickets. I think it might have been Brock Palmer, but I can't. No, maybe it's. Oh, it's the captain, Gavin Rouser, skating out. And it looks like Rouser getting the first goal, and this place comes alive. And let me tell you, I have never seen a lineup like I have here at the Nanaimo Ice Center tonight for this contest. There were still people lined up all the way down the stairwell to get in. Word has really gotten out that if you want to come catch a hockey game, have some exciting hockey, front row seats like you wouldn't believe, and some cheap drinks for the night. That's what we got here tonight. And there's a discussion at center, and they wave it no goal. They're calling it off. Initially was called a goal, but they're calling it off. And so we're still deadlocked at 0. What a turn of events. They initially signaled for the goal, but upon review, and so that's probably the most happy that de Schepper's ever been to head over to the penalty box, as he still can serve the remaining 138. The Mariners, the goal is disallowed. And I guess that's a good segue to tell you that it's Brad Ford and Stephen Chami officiating the game. Jake McNabb and Ryan Sirk on the blue. And people continue to pour in here as they continue to pour over at the neutral zone. All drinks, $5. And just a great way to take in a hockey game. Lakers with possession, and they send it on the hard floating wrister down ice. And that's stopped behind the goal by Derek Kroll in between the pipes for the Mariners tonight. They mercifully gave him the night off in the most recent game. Jeremy Robar acquitting himself very well. As we mentioned, Derek Kroll with pursuits outside of hockey and needed every ounce of physical strength, let's just say that, the following day, so they gave him the time off. Palmer streaking down the left wing. He has Caleb Franklin take a swing by the net, backs off. Struss, top of the blue line, sends it down low for Kirky, looks around, sends it back up top, 47 to go. Kirky sends it across. Rouser playing pass with Struss. Rouser moves in, shoots, and that one just ripped wide of the net. And there's Rouser collecting the puck again up to Struss. Nice fake by Struss as he sets him up in the slot, and a big save by Lemieux. Oh, Lemieux just saw that at the last second and came across. What a good save. Connor Lemieux with a dandy on his 5th save of the night. Brad Ford giving some direction out on the ice. making sure that the proper personnel is out from not only the Lakers bench, but also from the VIU Mariners bench. Face off in the Mariners zone, and that's collected by Tyson Lotard. Soft feed on the wing for Aiden Bangs, and he'll send it over now to Pufal, who dumps it in. Jordan Pufal all the way around. Tip deftly at the blue line, and here's the counterattack down the far left wing. Park turns, tries to bat it towards the middle, and Betson had that one off his stick, and Derek Krall's just going to hang on to that, make sure that nothing else happens. And I don't see that they're counting it as a shot on goal yet. It did come through the crease, but I don't think that they felt that it enacted a save.
This thing's just like not staying. If I don't hold it, I don't know how. Oh, is that thing tight to it? Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Play deep in the Lakers zone. Sent to the point by Daniels. Didn't play in the most recent game, but he's here now. Picard tried to keep that one afloat, but it's chipped out over the blue line and in front of the bench, and their captain, Nemeth, very classy young man. And right near the beginning of the season, he was the one that took the ceremonial face-off with my son returning from successful heart surgery, his third of 3. Frattinger getting some words from the bench. Anyways, a very key moment in Lucas's young life, and it was quite an honor to have Nemeth there for the face-off and giving Lucas a handshake in the game-worn jersey. There's a shot on goal from Frattinger, but he had his stick knocked out of his hand. And there's a hit up against the boards. Things are not simmering here, and these fans, they are just raucous here tonight. There's a great cheering section over to my left, which is kind of just up to the right of goaltender Lemieux. And let me tell you, they are really, they're all on their feet. I haven't quite seen the likes in here before. And I've been here for some of the Nanaimo Buccaneer playoffs games. So there's Lone and Park there in the penalty box, and there's 2 Mariners over there. And Sebastian Archambault looks like he's over there. Now Lotard just bringing over an errant glove to one of his mates in the box, and I think Frattinger is also seated there and in the penalty box. So it looks like it might be all offsetting. They just picked a couple dance partners, and that's where they're at. Face off over to the left of Lemieux. Wilson into the face-off circle. Tries to kick it with his skates, and he helps win the draw. Nice play along the half wall by Brock Palmer. Just hooks it towards the goal, and Lemieux had to be careful. It took a one hop before it got to him, and he got the paddle down on the ice, made sure that there was no rebound. And he'll have another face-off over to his left. Mariners, 7 shots. Okanagan Lakers with none, and they're looking for a little measure of redemption here after a 7-2 loss to the UVic Vikes last night in Victoria. Johnston near the face-off, or the faced-off dot, sent it down ice. Being pursued are the Mariners, including McGuire, but he chips it up along the boards. Bounces off of Borquette's stick, and that one's into the corner. Brock Palmer trying to find that puck. It's down below the goal line, and they're furiously jamming away at it, trying to gain possession. It looks like the Lakers have found it on the near side. That one tipped off of the stick of Walters, and that one goes for an icing call. And we're just a little under 5 minutes into this one. Still scoreless. Now the Mariners did have a goal disallowed, and I believe that they deemed that someone was in the crease before the puck was put into the blue paint. So Aiden Bangs now into the face-off circle. He's got Jordan Ray on his right. Over on the far side, Blake Power helps keep the puck in, and they'll rifle it in. That's Max Struss sending it in hard. Archambault towards the goal, and that was just up about a foot over the net. But the tall goaltender actually did duck a little bit. As I mentioned, Connor Lemieux. Very, very good-sized goaltender, and he has a very wide stance. You'll see he sets up in his skates. There's a shot on goal. Derek Krall comes out top of the blue paint. He's not going to let that trouble him. And speaking of Lemieux, as I mentioned, his skates, he keeps them quite, his base is quite wide when he's trying to look around players out in front of him and find that puck. And so he's very active in that sense. And I think that there's a lot of tools there that the organization can definitely build upon with the rookie. Not the least to say that he fills up a good portion of the net. Max Struss in his own zone. Nice one-touch pass out of the face-off circle by Gavin Rouser. And tripped near the line. Earhart goes for a spin on the ice, and Lockhart's going to get the gate here, and the Mariners, with 5.5 gone, are going to get a true power play to work with here. And they're hoping that this time around that if they get a goal, it sticks. But they certainly, not for a lack of control and trying on their most recent power play. They did a fantastic job moving the puck around. Kirky slides out towards the left face-off circle. Struss has it, and he sends it to him now. Kirky looks, loads. Oh, and that's off the inside of the leg, and that was really felt. Oh, and just scrambling to get off the ice. Cole Waldbillig, he's in some discomfort, and I'll tell you, Logan Kirky has a snapshot like few in the league do, and Will Billig felt that. And it's right underneath the hockey pants where there's very little padding, if any. Oh, here's a chance for a turnover, and Nemeth had his stick lifted, and now Palmer in on goal. Drop pass to Kirky, moves in, shoots off the arm, rebound, oh, and it goes wide. Oh, the net was open, and it went cross crease. It was close. Great job by Lemieux to keep with that puck, though. Puck is chipped high and off of the partition leading down the hallway. And some big action here. Now 4 players skate out of the penalty box on those offsetting minors that they served, including Brady Frattinger. And now Gavin Rouser, or pardon me, Aiden Bangs into the face-off circle. And he's got Jordan Pufall on his left. Jordan Ray sneaks in from the right. Earhart pinching along the half wall, sent it back. And that was just unable to be handled by Bangs, and now he winds up with Lotard near center. Pufall had to hang on to it. They were hoping he could snap it. And Lotard comes back and claims that puck. He'll go for a little skate with 50 seconds remaining in the power play. Shots are 8-1 Mariners. There's a quick pass down the right side. Bangs chips it to himself, goes wide. Wanted to hook it up to the point. Ray will help him out in that endeavor. Earhart holds. Pass up to Lotard. Fakes the shot. Near side. Pufall shoots, and that's off of the shoulder. The right shoulder of Connor Lemieux, and that's another stop. 30 seconds remaining in the power play. Face-off over to the right of Lemieux. Bangs back into the face-off dot again. And he holds up the stick of his counterpart there. Carter Bettinson had the puck momentarily, but it comes to the point for Earhart. Trades places with Lotard, who moves in, loads, and that one was just a little bit high, but I think it took a small deflection on the way to the goal. Pufall on the point. There's Derek Krall slamming his stick on the ice. Penalties coming to an end. Pufall drops it off, comes up top. Lotard shoots, and that's a glove save. And Lemieux will hang on to that Earhart shot. And it'll be 5 aside when they take the ensuing face-off. 12:24 to go, first period. Shots are 10-1, but we don't have any goals yet. There were 9 of them in last night's contest between the UVic Vikes and this team in black and orange. Okanagan Lakers falling 7-2 in Victoria. Pass on the near side from McGuire. Load, shoots. Oh, and that one was looking for a tip pass through on Wilson, and he speeds into the corner to try and find the puck. But some good passing from the Lakers defense gets it out and over the blue line. Now the chip forward and a solid hit. Driving McGuire into the boards was Davidson, and that frees up the puck for Lockhart. Lockhart had that penalty earlier, tries to shift it to the front. Puck's in front of the goal. The stick is tied up of Park, and he shoots. Sharp angle chance, and it goes through the crease. Oh, Park slid it right underneath. What a close opportunity for the Lakers. Now on the near side, Palmer shoots, and it's up over the crossbar. Great action here. Teams trading chances. Kirky kicks it into the corner. McGuire, that's a hot potato, and that's going to give the Lakers a chance for a full change. Mariners will send it down ice, but Palmer's not going to be able to turn it before McKinley and crew get there. Puck is chipped into the corner. Palmer throws the body, and it allows the pinch on the point from Sebastian Archambault. Palmer digs away at it, kicking at it now. Bettinson took it off of his stick for a moment. Johnson looking for it. Goaltender's down, and it was behind the goal. And did Connor Lemieux, did he injure himself? He was reaching backwards to try and get across, and I see him shake out his left leg a little bit. He was bending like Gumby in that net, and yeah, now I can see him shake his leg out again. If you look on the replay, he was bent back over and trying to reach back with his left arm. The trapper hand. Yeah, he seems to be okay. Shakes it out. A good play by Lemieux. McKinley on the inside, shoots, and that one's up over the goal. I think Struss got a piece of it. Puck is knocked down and into the corner as Johnson got a piece of it. Lakers with some offensive zone coverage here now. But again, the strong forecheck gets it ahead. Archambault lets it drop in his skates. Daniels held the line somehow. He fell in the process, but he's on the forecheck now. Tries to play it down into the corner. That's broken up initially. Brady Frattinger gets in the way of the first clear. Hard pass down the line. Johnson trying to steam onto it. Archambault first to it. Archambault sent it up, and DeShepard gave Brady Frattinger a good little shot right in front of his mates. And is it enough for a call? Yes, he is getting a cross-checking, and I thought that's what was going to happen, and Gavin Rouser making sure that the referees know that this face-off indeed is taking place inside Lakers territory. Face-off will be over to the left of Connor Lemieux, who's been letter perfect through 10 shots. 2 put Derek Kral's way, but 1 that went right through the crease underneath him, and it was a close call. Nice saucer cross ice for Kirky. Shot! Oh, and that hit someone in front. I think it was Lon, and it might have deflected. It was so close to getting to the net. Kirky hurled. Oh, and it was off of the goal paddle. Sharp angled shot. Kirky open net, shoots, and a block in front. Rebound, and it goes off the goaltender's stick. Another time, and he's down. He covers, and finally, with bodies on the ice, they blow the whistle, and a great cover by Connor Lemieux, and he's doing it all here so far. All sorts of action, and Connor Lemieux with his helmet off right now, and he's been great. And I'll tell you, for the Lakers, Jameson Rend is quite upset as he gets directed over to the bench by Jake McNabb, and he's giving them a bit of an explanation at the bench over at the Okanagan Lakers bench. So many fans here tonight. I know there's a lot of university students here tonight too, but this place is packed out. Well, it's a great setting for this U2 BCIHL game as the season starts to get closer and closer, inching step by step to the playoffs. And the Mariners in full control in the BCIHL at this point in the season. Puck over to Palmer, far side for Kirky, driving wide, hangs onto it. One of the Lakers has lost his stick. It's the defenseman, that's Brockett, the rookie. One-time shot, scores! Brock Palmer on the one time, and it's a power play goal. Gil DeShepper with another penalty, and this time, this one looks like it's gonna count. And Brock Palmer blasting it home. And it's a special one. That's Brock Palmer's 20th of the season. It's a beautiful power play goal, and Brock Palmer makes no mistake as he fires it low and under the left pad of goaltender Connor Lemieux, who's been nothing short of sensational down the far side. Logan Kirky with the assist. And Max Struss picking up a helper as well. Power on the forecheck, but a nice pass through the middle, breaks that up momentarily. Play up the near side. Chasing it back, Cole McGuire. And he's being watched by Carter Bettinson, the alternate captain. He's got 6 goals, 16 assists for 22 through the season. In on goal, drop pass in the slot, trying to hook it and pull. Oh, Kroll was down. Now we got a penalty, I think, coming up. And it looks like Cole McGuire is being pulled out of the pile for a hooking call. So now the Lakers will have a chance for a power play of their own, as Carmichael gives his mates a tap on the way out, namely Zach Park. He's got 10 points through the season, 4 goals, 6 assists. And their work set up that nice opportunity, and now a power play op for the Lakers. On the left point, played down low, and Carmichael will send it around. Davidson, cross ice pass. All Walters can do is chop it in, but it's a good chop, and he gets it towards the goal. It's in behind the net, and it was the play of Jordan Pickard that broke that up, and now he's wanting the long feed, and there he goes. He activates, slowed up a little bit by Davidson, and he's hot on top of Johnson. He tries to fend him off with his right arm, gets to center and drops the pass for the break-in by the defense, and it's clean. Davidson along the half wall, floats in, little towards the goal line, and now he heads back up to the point. He and Davidson play pass, cross-ice saucer, finds the right side on the one-time. Oh, and a beautiful stop by Kroll as he comes across. And he got a piece of it with his trapper. I think it went off the outside of the post. Derek Kroll, his 3rd shot of the game, is easily the hardest test, and he makes a good trapper save. And 48 seconds gone now in the power play. Face off to Kroll's left. Puck sits in the face-off circle as Rouser tried to play it forward, but possession belongs to the Lakers. Out of the corner, Walbillig. Good to see him okay. He took that hard block in the leg on that Logan Kirky shot. He loads, fakes. Oh, they tried the sharp angle wraparound. Will they keep it into the point? McKinley does. Now he activates towards the goal. Stick handling. Had it on the backhand, and he'll take a hard hit from Max Struss, and that dispossesses the puck. 43 to go in the power play. Off of the far side boards. Nice tip by Walbillig, and there goes McKinley. He's going to try and drive around Struss on the drop pass. Oh, and a big save right off of the left pad. Good job by Kroll to track that through the feet. McKinley heads back to the point, and the puck comes towards him now. It's on edge. Tried to stick handle around, but he's going to have to give up the zone. And Nemeth making the play back into his own zone, and back they go on the counterattack. 4 deep and on goal, trying to drive, and the puck was poked away by Derek Kroll, but possession once again, Lakers. Into the corner along the half wall. Frattinger feeds it ahead. It's a 1-on-1. There goes Jordan Pickard. Backing up the defense. Tries to cut towards the middle. And a great job by the captain, Nemeth, to get in front and play the puck. But dogged determination from Pickard. He wants the puck to be sent towards the middle. He needs a little bit of a breather here before he activates. McGuire out of his own zone. Far side pass, and that's picked up on the wing. Pickard on the trail as they drive towards the goal. Austin Daniels towards the middle. Oh, and it just got tipped at the last second. And there goes Davidson down ice. And he's got 2 people joining him. Carmichael going to the goal. Shot and a glove save. Look what I found. Derek Kroll Shot number 6, and it's into the trapper. And the Mariners goaltender looking cool, calm, and collected as always. Looks like we're going to get our media time out here. Just one goal to talk about, and that's the captain, or pardon me, that was Brock Palmer scoring his 20th of the season, set up by Logan Kirky and Max Struss, and that's where we sit now with a 1-0 lead. Shots are 15-6 in favor of the Mariners. And what an unbelievable crowd on hand. And I know that they've got a special event happening across promotion with Nanaimo Mitsubishi. And they've got one of their nice looking SUVs right out front. Media timeout nearly done. Davidson, Carmichael out there, and Bettinson for the Lakers. And for the Mariners, the goal scorer Palmer, he's out there along with Jordan Pufall. Wilson will take the face-off. And he wins it on the forehand, pulls it back. And it's sent out, but Bettinson got in the way of that one. He holds it, tried to put it through the legs, and they try and put it on the backhand. That was Carmichael, and he just put it wide of the net. Puck is sent high out towards center. Good glove play there by the Lakers, and that's going to be 2 glove passes in a row. And now Pufall having words in the corner, and the fans are really excited every time the players pair up here. And they're in the corner now. Almost every single skater is down in that end over to the right of Connor Lemieux. But it looks like nothing will come of it. They know that they're being watched closely. Jordan Pufall, he'll skate away from the scrum, and it looks like he's going to remain unpenalized here. 5.5 to go, opening period. Mariners with a 1-goal lead. Brock Palmer with his 20th, and it's a fantastic night for hockey here in Nanaimo. Kind of wish you could be here. Face off outside of the Lakers blue. Snapped in by the defense. Pufall giving Carmichael a couple of words. That backhand clear by Bettinson bounced off a helmet, and now Palmer sends it back into Laker territory. Shot on goal out off of the right pad. I don't know if that was on net, but he made the stop anyways, did Lemieux. Carmichael tries to drag it to the middle of the face-off circle. He needs some help from Gilda Shepard. Puck comes to the point, and the Mariners will have to collect outside of their own line as they play pass. They try and feed Wilson on the long snipe, and he just failed to reach it with the tip of his stick, outreached, and it'll be a face-off deep in Mariner territory. Looks like it'll take place to the right of Derek Kroll. Thank you for joining us, everyone. And it out of his own zone. Now he chips it off of the glass. Off of the chest of Logan Kirky, who was in on that Brock Palmer goal. On the near side, Palmer, hard aerial pass. It bounces off the boards, but it's a live puck, and into the corner they go. And Josh Pufall gives his man a little shot as they break away from each other. Puck is sent down ice. Noah Danforth, his first one there, and there's going to be a stoppage as Johnston got decked right at the Mariners blue line in front of the bench. And right away I see the gate opening, and that's going to be for Logan Kirky. So with 4:07 remaining. Oh yeah, and I can actually see it down by where they have the Zamboni. It's a 2024 Eclipse. Nice looking SUV down there, and I think you'll get a chance to see it at the break. Power play for the Lakers. On the far side, shot on goal, and that one was knocked away. And they'll have to start over from their own end. While Billig retreating. So Kirky for interference while Billig sends it to the left side. They're onside, and he heads towards the goal. Puck bounces to him in the slot, and a good play by Jordan Picard to get in there and chip it forward. And a shout out to Linnell Walters, who's watching as well. I would have to imagine that maybe a certain Walters on defense for the Okanagan Lakers might be the reason you're viewing. glad to have you on board. And Wanda Nemethi, pretty sure you're here to watch the captain and all his teammates. They're going to wind it up out of their own zone with 1:10 remaining. First period, McKinley sends it cross ice, picked up on the wing, but a good stick by Max Struss breaks that up, and they send it down. Just a minute remaining in the power play for the Lakers. In his own zone, KT Walters watching very closely. 12 goals, 8 assists, 20 points on the season, and he's just shy of Carter Bettinson's mark of 22 points on the season. Could change that here tonight. And indeed, Linnell Walters says, yep, go Lakers. Indeed, it's a close game here, and you can tell that they're playing hard tonight. Davidson passing to Bettinson, drops off near the goal line. Saucer pass, oh, and a sharp angle chance, and what a save. Derek Kroll comes across from his left to right, makes that stop on the back door. And some good defense afterwards. Sebastian Archambault helping make sure his goaltender could keep that one covered. And apologies to, I believe, Kelly Kuntz. She was asking earlier if anyone else had no sound, but I think we're back in the saddle. I think everyone can hear it now. And Johnston waiting for the puck on the point, gets it, defers to Bettinson on the corner. Pardon me, that's Davidson. He's going to switch and head off. Davidson loads, shoots, and it goes through the crease. All sorts of traffic, and they were looking for the tip on the way there. And the closest stick was Carmichael, who has the puck now, and he dishes off just before he gets hit in front of his own bench. He's going to take a break, and he's still got a smile on his face. Davidson shot on goal from the far side. 2 Mariners there, now 3 as they send it up the half wall, but is kept alive at the point, into the slot, shot on goal. Kroll fights it off with a screen in front. Boyarski heading behind the goal, picks it up on the forehand. Shot towards the goal, Kroll off of his goal stick, and it pops up. He's going to cover it up with 1:36 remaining, and we'll get a face-off over to his left. Noah Danforth, he'll be out for this face-off. Caleb Franklin, Carson Earhart, and Tyson Lotard, who just continues to log stalwart-esque minutes for the Mariners. Such a strong skating defenseman, and I'd have to say he just watches and observes the game very well. It's very cerebral. Caleb Franklin heading out of his own zone, backing up the defense, but DeShepper drives him wide, throws his body on the captain, Gavin Rouser. Franklin kicks it free to a skate, 1:20 left. Lotard maintains on the left point as Caleb Franklin drives behind the goal. Backhand dish to the point to Danforth, sends it over to Lotard, shoots, and that one's off of the leg. Good block by Boyarski. And with 1:08 remaining, Boyarski will have the Lakers a chance to get a full change. Out comes Gilbertson, Funk, and Rend, and Brockett as well, as he has a little chuckle there with Tyson Lotard. And I think he was just talking about the shot. Lotard threw his right palm up a little bit like, well, I don't know, he blocked it. What do you want me to do? Earhart from the face-off circle, and I think he hit Rouser, who's down trying to fend off Brockett, who's right behind him. When he does, he gets away on the forehand, tried to hook it towards a point, and there was no one there last minute. Earhart with the soft backhand shovel to Lotard, who had to go roll off of his stick to Funk. And Funk, he's got to chase Carson Earhart, who's trying to skate out of trouble and stick handle as well. He's doing a good job. Sends it over to Lotard, who was a little bit closer, but he manages to make the play. Earhart takes a bump from Gilbertson, and that turns the puck over, but they can't connect the pass at center, and Rouser will send it in after a bump from Rend. On the near side, under 30. On the near side boards, picked up by Gilbertson. Tries to stick handle through the skates of Palmer, and that's a no-go. Struss, far side, and a backhand chip by Wilson. 16 seconds as he looks over his shoulder in behind the net. Goes for a skate. Jukes and jives out of the corner. Now 10, cross ice pass. Struss shoots, and that one's off of the goal paddle and up out of play. And Max Struss knows it was a good opportunity as he lets that one fly. He's a left shooting defenseman, and he had timed as it came across the wheelhouse to let it go, and he sure did. Good save once again by Connor Lemieux. It's his 15th, and boy, look at the shots, how they got closer towards the end of the period. I remember when the shots were 10-1 for the Mariners. Face off over to the left of Lemieux. Wilson into the face-off circle, and they don't like that face-off drop, so they're going to head over and see there's something Don Miller wants to share at the timekeep bench. And they're getting them to hang on. I think they're trying to add maybe a couple of seconds to the clock, as I think they got it, the clock started at that face-off, or that faux face-off, if you will. And and there's a goal. It's just poked underneath. Connor Lemieux with 2.7 seconds. Wow, it's a buzzer beater for the Mariners, and a harmless looking face-off, but it got sent forward. And Brock Palmer with his second of the game and his 21st of the season. Or was that Wilson? Pardon me, it looks like Wilson. Oh, it was Palmer, yes indeed. I just wanted to make sure. It looked like Wilson was a little bit ahead there, but it was indeed Brock Palmer that got his stick on it last. And as this final 2.7 seconds wind down, a crazy end of the period for the VIU Mariners, and they'll stake a 2-0 lead going into the intermission. And a shout out indeed to Carolyn Lawn. And keep the pressure on, Lakers. Thank you for the excellent commentary, and thank you so much for the shout out. Quite a good hockey game here, and I'm sure that you folks at home can tell this place is packed to the gills. And I think I might take a quick little video here. I might show or share on my Twitter, which is at Lorenzo Jensen. That's LARENZO JENSEN. And yeah, if you want to give me a follow, I post content you can't really get anywhere else. Always live here at the Nanaimo Ice Center for VIU Mariners games. And you know what, we'll do a little cross promo here as I'll just sort of talk it through. There's a 2004 Eclipse cross, and Nanaimo Mitsubishi also skating out another beautiful vehicle there out on the ice. And they're just expounding the 10-year warranty for the Nanaimo Mitsubishi products. There we go. There's some t-shirts being thrown. One goes off the glass. Nanaimo Mitsubishi keeping the crowd alive with shirts being thrown up into the crowd. Look at this place, just packed out. And I'll share some of this later, but it's just unbelievable the amount of folks in here tonight. Give you a quick little tour to the rink, and there's a lot of people here tonight, and it's a great time here at the Nanaimo. Oh, and the t-shirt just bounced right in front of me, and a gal just picked it up. She's proud as punch. It just pretty much rolled right to her feet. All of these shirts being thrown, and hey, there's lots of students here that could definitely use these t-shirts. Everybody knows school ain't cheap, but I'll tell you what an awesome program that the VIU Mariners have. So Nanaimo Mitsubishi does a hot lap around the ice, as a proud sponsor here tonight, showing off their nice crossover vehicles. And so just two goals to tell you about. They both belong to number 38, Brock Palmer, Logan Kirky, and Max Struss assisting on the most recent one. And the first one was a power play goal. Mariners with a 2-goal lead. They led in shots 10-1 at one point, but the shots now, Mariners 16, Lakers 12. We've got more BCIHL action coming up. Wow, this is where the party's at. You might want to hang around for the second, maybe even the third. Hope you're having a great weekend. We'll keep it going here in a moment. Gonna go grab some water, and we'll rock and roll for period number 2. So we've got a beautiful sheet of ice. What will be written upon it for period number 2, we're going to find out in about 2.5 minutes here as they get ready to count us down and count us in. And as promised, and as I was kind of walking you through it, if you want to check things out over on, well, I guess you can call it X, but formerly known as Twitter, at Lorenzo, LARENZOJENSEN. And you can check out what's happening in here tonight and the crowd we got on hand and the party that's going on. I was just telling one of our producers, Simon Creighton, who's also a university student at Vancouver Island University. What an unreal atmosphere, and especially as you cross over into the foyer where the neutral zone drinks are being served. They have got the music bumping in there. And it's like I told them, it's like going into 2 different completely separate environments, and it's just a really great vibe here tonight. And it's super cool to see all of the support, not just from the university students and faculty, but there's a lot of Okanagan Laker fans and parents here, and I think also some fellow students. But yeah, as I mentioned, it's a pretty cool place to be right now. 2-0 lead. We'll be getting back to some hockey facts here in a moment, but I can tell you that Derek Krall, he's stopped all 12 shots that he's faced. 14 saves for Connor Lemieux. He's had 16 directed at him, and a couple that he made were just of the unbelievable variety. And he also had to bend over backwards quite literally on the near side post. Had his left leg underneath him as he was reaching back with his trapper hand, and I don't know, just watching it made me feel a little uncomfortable, and that just goes to show you the preparation and the dedication that these athletes have. As the Mariners step onto the ice, led by Derek Krall. So Brock Palmer with his 20th and 21st of the season. And that's where we sit now after 20 minutes. The Mariners with a 2-0 lead. One of the goals was on the power play. Palmer with a beautiful one-time shot as the puck was fed to him from behind the goal. And he made no mistake putting it underneath the left pad of Connor Lemieux. The buzzer has sounded, and I see Brad Ford has the puck at center ice. We're just moments away from puck drop here. Caleb Franklin talking things over with Sebastian Archambault, and Carson Earhart over on the right wing. Gavin Rouser to start on the left. Boyarski into the face-off circle, and he kicks the puck over to Park, who skirts around a check. Puck is into the corner, and Struss in with Park. Puck is put off the goaltender. Boyarski was reaching for it, and he just missed it. Carson Earhart back the other way with Rouser towards the goal, looking for the tip on the back door. Rebound, they score! Chipped in by Caleb Franklin on the rebound, and just 21 seconds in, and it's a 3-0 lead, VIU. Caleb Franklin, he's been one of the hottest players in the league since the showcase, and I can't help but feel that the showcase was just kind of his coming out party. He had a couple of 2-goal games, and he's got another one here tonight as the Mariners with a quick strike just 21 seconds into period number 2. So the puck is chipped out of play, and that'll get a face-off here at the outside the Mariners blue line. Davidson out for the Lakers. Lawn, Bettinson up on the forward line. Gills to Shepard on the backside with Lawn. There's the face-off, and the Mariners take that. Puck is sent up on the near side, and they'll move it to center as Carson Earhart wheels his way to center. Oh, and he got checked, and there's a penalty coming up as after he lost the puck, I think he took a bit of a chop, and yes, it is indeed a slashing call So Sebastian Archambault, no argument as he heads over to the box. And after that goal, just 21 seconds into the period, the Mariners will be down a man and on the kill. Caleb Franklin with lucky number 7 just moments ago. He's got 11 assists on the season. And that was goal number 7 for number 22. Puck one back to the point. Nice keep in by Johnston. Caleb Franklin with his 7th. Earhart with the assist on that goal. Now it's being worked around the perimeter here. Over to Johnston. Return feed to the umbrella to Walters. We know he's got a dedicated fan base here tonight too. Walters shoots, looking for the tip in front, and that went off a Park stick, and that's gonna create a 2-on-2 the other way. Brady Frattinger, he has a trail, puts it into the corner. That's Jordan Picard. He's just gonna get in on the forecheck and peel to the bench. Out comes Caleb Franklin, the most recent goal scorer, and he's out on the kill now as he trails behind Park into the slot. Puck is wrapped around to the near side. McGuire bumps with Park, and that sets up a chance to send it down ice aerial. And out to touch it, Lemieux cues it up with 58 seconds remaining in the power play for the Lakers. They're down 3-0. Oh, and they just about coughed it up in front of the net. And Caleb Franklin's there on the blue line as he spots that errant puck, and he sends it back into his own zone. Gilbertson on the far side for Lotard. Tried to stick handle, and he was stripped down the near side. Shot on goal, and that's fought off. A good save as streaking in was Joe Davidson. Shot towards the goal again by Davidson, and that's a right pad save. Davidson hungry on this one, and still 30 seconds on the power play. McKinley tried to intercept that clearing attempt now while Billig in his own zone. Fends off Caleb Franklin. The pass to the middle. McGuire on the trail. Pufalo inside there. Rebound scores. Franklin with the easiest goal he'll ever score in his life. As the puck was bouncing and spinning on the goal line, and he just goes in and he cradles it home. Caleb Franklin with his 8th, and he's got 2 on the night. Mariners up 4-0 on that most recent goal. Caleb Franklin, his 2nd, and it's a shorty. Just 5 seconds to go in the power play for the Lakers. Carmichael backhands it in, and that'll get Sebastian Archambault out on the ice. And there's a play available. No, he just heads to the bench, but Franklin's joining. Drop to Earhart on the near side. One-time shot and a big save, rebound, and it was lying loose in the crease. Franklin dangerously close to a Hattie, but he just couldn't reach the puck. Pufal stops hard along the near side into the high slot. Earhart shoots, and that's off of a leg. I think that was Bettinson that got that partial block there as the puck tips up and out of play, and that'll stop the play with 21 shots for the Mariners, 14 for the Lakers, and we're just a little over 3 minutes into this second period, and the Mariners have already doubled their lead. Caleb Franklin with a little tap in from the line, and it's a 4-0 lead for the Mariners. Face off over to the left of Lemieux. First one there is Lockhart, but he had his skate lifted up a bit by Kirky. Puck sent to the point, kept in. Mariners dangerously from below the goal line. Frantic back checking by Bettinson as he caught up with Palmer, who has it behind the goal. Dishes off. Wilson up top to Struss. Skates the line looking for the tip from Palmer in front, and the puck is sitting on the apron at the side of the goal, and that's covered, and then the face-off will be over to the left of Lemieux. Puck sent towards the middle, collected by the Lakers, and they just want to get it out of trouble, and they find the near side boards, tapped ahead by Park up to Boyarski, skating in down the left wing, driving around Kirky, drops off for Park in a wide stance, cross ice, they score! They break the scoreless number up on the board, and the Lakers score a beautiful shot right up over the sprawling Derek Kroll. And Colton Boyarski with his 9th of the season and his 16th point overall. The alternate captain he started the rush, and then he helped carry the puck to the middle, went wide of the goal. And there's something happening down at the bench there as Lon was trying to come out onto the ice, and now Brad Ford wants Will Billig out there, so that's, Billig will jump back onto the left defense. Boyarski, he's our goal scorer, and he's made it 4-1. Definitely closed the gap a little bit, and maybe a little bit of momentum for the Lakers. Puck goes wide of the goal, picked up by Tyson Lotard. He activates. Blake Power covers his spot on the left point, and the puck is into the corner. Aiden Bangs takes a shove, tries to find Jordan Ray with it, but Park pokes it out over the line. So Zach Park and Cole Walbillig both in on the assist for that most recent goal. That gets the Lakers up on the board. Boyarski with his 9th of the season. There's an icing call against the Lakers, but you could argue they certainly have momentum here. The shots are 21-15, but I remember at one point in the first period, the Mariners were leading 10-1 in that category. Face off to the left of Lemieux. Jordan Pickard into the face-off dot against Nemeth, who holds him up, and it allows the defense to pick it up and send it down ice. Mariners collect on the backside. Danforth on the near side. Pickard, one-touch pass to Daniels, who skates past one check, shoots, and that's fought off and collected and reeled in. Connor Lemieux kind of stung a little bit, I think, off of the left shoulder a little bit as he made that stop. But he finds it down in front of him before anyone else does, reels it in, and he'll get the stoppage in play. Daniels chasing that puck into the corner, and that allows Jordan Pickard to pick it up. He'll go for a little lap, puts it off Brad Ford's skate. They try the pass into the middle, and that one initially doesn't go. Now it's carried out by Walters, trying to dangle around Pufal, who somehow found the puck, and he played it ahead while falling. Austin Daniels trying to send it cross ice, and that was tipped. So there's no icing on the play, but the puck is sent back the other way, and McGuire is first back, and that will be an icing labeled against Okanagan Lakers. So they can't change anybody up here, and Brad Ford making sure that that's executed properly. Face off once again to Connor Lemieux's left. Caleb Franklin, a right shooting forward. He's got 2 goals tonight, and he tries to win it back on the backhand. He gets help from the captain, Rouser, who steps in. Gets a return pass from Earhart into the slot. One-time shot, puck is loose, and it just drifts wide of the left pad of Lemieux, and Lakers fortunate to get that away from the goal. Brockett plays it up along the boards, and that's a little too far for McKinley, but Walters breaks that up, goes off of McKinley's skate, and he chases it in over the Mariners' blue line. Puck drifts up high off of the stick clashing, and the puck is sent out to Rouser, who just drops it for Earhart, and he activates to the goal. Saucer pass, and he tipped it in front. That was going to be cheeky as he sent an aerial pass up to him, and he tried to knock it in. Bodies falling in front. Brockett got knocked over by Earhart as the puck went blazing by his shoulder. Picked up out of the corner. Earhart tried to move it into the middle. Caleb Franklin on the backhand, but he's all tied up by Lon, and Lon with a great defensive play breaks that up, and away come the Lakers. Walters snaps it off of the linesman. Ryan Sirk had to duck away from that one, back the other way. The captain will pound it in. Collected by Walbillig, 13:10 to go, second period. 4-1. Mariners led 2-0 after one. Backhand through the crease. I don't know if Kroll touched it, but he kicked at it as it went through. Max Struss spins away from a check in behind his goaltender, and now he cuts out right in front of him. Plays it down to Earhart, who got a touch, but he's going to have to pursue the puck carrier, and he throws a hit. They both go down. Wilson almost had that one go onto his stick as Carmichael tries to get it out. Wilson says no for the moment. Sent it back in hard. Mariners into the slot. What a shot! Fended off by Brock Palmer's hard shot. What a save by Connor Lemieux as he readjusts his mask. I think it might have got a piece of it. Good Mariners defense as they break up that rush by Bettinson, sending it to the far side. Gilles DeShepper has it on his stick over the blue line. Has a man going to the middle. It's Funk, and he also has Davidson in the slot. Puts on the brakes. He shakes a check into the slot, and that one was just whiffed on. Perfect setup, though, as they worked it out of the corner. Davidson did a good job there. Tyson Lotard uses a near side glass. Can't get it past Gilbertson, but that's picked up by Kirky. Has a man going to the net. Cross ice pass. They score! Wilson! And it's 5-1. Noah Wilson with his third of the season. The Mariners lead. Wilson's third goal. And the place is rocking. We've got the President Gordon Nowicki just off to my left here. He's all smiles. Mariners in control here. Lotard puts on the brakes, tries to get it past Billig, but he finds the pass up to the far side. Park shoots, and that's carried right into the chest area and covered with the trapper. He had to juggle it a little bit, but a good save by Derek Kroll. KT Walters with a good shot there, and he gets, I think they still have to register that up on the board. Noah Wilson with his third. Logan Kirky with another assist here tonight. And chants of VIU start to ring through the building. The puck near the center ice area bouncing around as McGuire backs up. Feeds it off the near side boards. Chip, look out, the near side linesman. He had a duck underneath that one. Jake McNabb, that one coming about head level for him. Lakers up the near side. Good bump there by Power, but it doesn't knock Rend off the puck shot, and that's off of the stick of McGuire and wide of the goal. Backhand, where did it go? And it bounced off McGuire. Kroll couldn't see it. And now a dicey play in front of the Mariners goal, but they get away with it, and they send it in deep. Off to the bench they peel. Off of the clear in by Cole McGuire. Austin Daniels out on the forecheck. Nearing the halfway point of the period and the game. Boyarski, he got the Lakers on the board, and that one was just offside. Powering in were the Lakers, and Park, who's been dangerous here tonight. He tried to hang the skate, almost got it to go. But it'll be a face-off outside the Mariners' blue line. 5-1 the scoreline. Brock Palmer with a pair, his 20th and 21st. And not to be outdone, Caleb Franklin. He notched a pair here, and he's looking for more tonight. Logan Kirky with at least 2 assists in this one, possibly a third. I'll have to double check that for you. And Noah Wilson with his third of the season. Caleb Franklin with his 7th and 8th of the season. And he's been hot ever since the showcase event. And he's really putting on a show here tonight along with Brock Palmer. Someone's lost their stick. And that's Brady Frattinger, but he collects it. A right shooting forward. Goes and he grabs his twig, but he's going to have to vacate the zone as the Mariners are outside of the Blues. Struss passing it to him off of the half wall, and he'll chip it in deep. DeShepper in behind the net. Whiffed on the clearing, but Jordan Picard couldn't knock it off his stick on the second effort, and he's going to get some help from the near side. From Lockhart, shot towards the goal, and Nemeth had to kind of duck out of the way of that one. I think we're going to get our media timeout here with the Mariners a comfortable 5-1 lead. They were up 2-0 after one, and they scored their third just 21 seconds into the period. And there was I think they're just announcing there's a big draw. I was down ice side there with Don Miller, and I saw one of those giant kind of plexiglass, kind of cubic cases with the turn handle, so they can. And they're getting the VIU chant going here. And the cross promotion is definitely real with the Nanaimo Mitsubishi. As they get the fans pumped up, they're going to do a giveaway, and they want to do the pull. And I guess they're going to find out shortly who's won the prize. Nothing wrong with a little cross promo. Wanted to show everybody what it was like. You guys are throwing the shirts up to the fans. Yeah, hey man. One hand washes the other, eh, brother? Mariners trying to force the puck outside the line. Comes to the point, Lon shoots, and that's off of Earhart's shin pad and wide. Was just quickly showing off that video there that to the Mitsubishi representative is doing a great job here tonight, keeping the fans pumped up, and some prizes and swag being given away, as I showed on the X video. Tons of shirts being given away and other prizes. Earhart down the far side, in on goal, trying to go to his backhand. Oh, and it just went wide of the goal. Lotard from behind the net, and he wanted to sneak around and wrap it in. And a good defensive play on the backside by both Walters and Lon, who has it now. Lon spins away from the check of Earhart, throws him into the boards with a check. Good battle between these two, Austin Daniels and McKinney. Watching McKinley as this one unfolds out of the corner. Four bodies in there, two white jerseys, two dark. Sent out Kirky with the high stick as he knocks it down, and he's going to argue that it was shoulder level, but they do call it on the high stick. So it'll be a face-off outside the Mariners' blue line with the Mariners, and I do apologize. I'm going to get this figured out here soon enough on how to see if I can just tap in an extra Mariners goal here, but we'll have to play with that a little bit later. Mariners from behind their own net. Palmer with 2 goals tonight. Look at him duck out of the way of a couple of checks. And he has Davidson breathing down his neck. Lotard on the drop pass. Finds Wilson, chips it off the boards. Kirky spinning around, a pass into the slot. Oh, that would have been beautiful if Palmer could have swung and hit that. Mariners getting knocked down to the ice. Noah Wilson, now that he's a goal scorer, getting tons of attention down there. McKinley swings at the puck. One of the Lakers is in some discomfort as he comes out of the corner, and it looks like there's a delayed call coming up. One of the Mariners had his stick knocked out. Kirky shovels it over to Pufol, shoots, stick saved by, and he score on the rebound with the delayed penalty coming up. And the Mariners tuck it away. A beautiful save by Connor Lemieux, but he couldn't get to the rebound. And Logan Kirky scores. He's been all over the score sheet tonight. Logan Kirky with his 15th of the season. And he's had at least his 28th and 29th assists. It's a big night for number 11, and he gets in on the scoring at 6-1 Mariners. Mariners in their own zone.
Yeah, that could use an update.
And can you bring up the chat again?
Not now.
I get that all the time. 7:08 remaining. Mariners with another goal, and this time there's a shot on goal, and that's into the trapper of Derek Kroll. And as I mentioned, this time Logan Kirky, he's been assisting all night, but he jumps in and he gets another tap-in goal for the Mariners. It was that first shot that really committed Connor Lemieux. He was right out into the center of the blue paint up top, and after he made that stop, he tried to move from his right to his left, but Logan Kirky was there on the doorstep. Maybe not quite as simple as Caleb Franklin's goal, but it was one of the easier ones Kirky will score as well. Out of the face-off circle, Lakers almost got a shot away as the captain, Nemeth, fell down to the ice in the process, getting checked. Aiden Bang, spinorama towards the goal, and Jordan Ray getting some attention in front as Gilles de Shepper giving him a couple of shots. Park trading spots with Brad Ford there, but no harm, no foul as Park picks it up and he'll chip it out over the blue line. Good job by Sebastian Archambault. Look at those moves as he plays it on the backhand to himself right in front of his own bench, and I'm sure his mates will have something to say about that come the intermission. 6:20 before we get to that battle with the Shep in behind the goal, and boy did he ever deck. He's going to get a penalty for that as he gave Brady Frattinger probably one of the best shots he's probably going to ever dish out. And Sebastian Archambault reminds him on the way to the penalty box that he's aware of the current situation and probably mentioning that the Mariners get a power play out of this. Gavin Rouser, Logan Kirky, Caleb Franklin, Max Struss, and Brock Palmer out there. Two players on the ice right now could potentially pick up their third of the game. Kirky sends it back to Struss, and they already have possession. Palmer moves it around looking for the tip on the back door. Gavin Rouser, just 8 seconds into the power play, nearly tips the back door. He wants it sent up to Struss. Kirky on the backhand through the slot, and that's batted away off of the stick once and twice by Carter Bettinson. Bettinson with 6 goals, 16 assists through 15 contests for 22 points. Colton Boyarsky is the only one, though, that's scored so far for the Lakers. Puck comes to Struss on the point. Left shooting defender puts it to the face-off circle for Franklin. Moves it to the top of the face-off circle. That pass too hard for Gavin Rouser. Couldn't reach it, but he'll help along the half wall to free this one up. Franklin defers for Struss. He's going to go for a skate as he stick handles on the line. Shoots, and that got knocked down in front. Good recovery by Carmichael, and they shoot it outside the line. Pardon me, that was Kingsley Brockett that got that one out of the zone. Killing this power play for the Mariners that has 1:04 remaining in it. Picked up by Palmer, and he has Franklin on his wing. Delivers it to Franklin and heads to the net. Franklin tried to take it down below the goal line, but he circles out. That's off of the skate of Walbillig, and it goes wide. Pufal into the corner. Joshua Pufal, nice layoff for Franklin, and he'll go for a little bit of a skate here too. Turns away from Nemeth. Load, sends it up to Struss on the near side. Palmer holding. Backdoor, shoots off of the crossbar and still out. Brock Palmer on the rebound. Out of the corner, shoots it off the mask. Down in front, and they want to stop while Billig throwing his hand up in the air as it hit the mask of Lemieux. Tyson Lotard snuck out onto the ice. Can he keep it on side? He does. Puts it down to the half circle for Rouser. Shoots, sharp angle chance, and a good stick save as Connor Lemieux held his ground and he wouldn't give it up. 14 seconds to go in the power play.
Thank you.
So 4:26 remaining. Second period, Mariners up 6-1. They came into the period up by a couple, and they've really added gasoline to this fire here with a capacity jammed out crowd here inside the Nanaimo Ice Center, and I'm sure that you're able to discern that from the pictures on screen. I think some of our video might be buffering here. It's hard to say at the moment, but we'll just keep going here. Play off in the corner. Can tell you that there's currently 81 people watching right now. One of them, John Bathurst, watching from Ottawa. Go Lakers. And Carolyn Welland also viewing for the Lakers. Shot on goal. Jordan Ray, he's first one there. Puck is into the corner. Carried out by the Lakers. The delayed penalty coming up. Into the corner, putting it out front. Good save by Kroll. And he makes his 17th stop of the game. Well, I can't tell right now if we're still buffering properly, but we're just going to keep going. We have Simon Creighton come and check things out as the Mariners sitting Jordan Ray in the penalty box right now. Power play for the Lakers. Johnson out of the corner. Oh, and it's still going. So it's just our display on the computer, but we're all good. We're still live. And Bettinson carrying the puck in over the line. Carmichael headed towards the goal. Saucer pass, and that went off Carmichael's stick and wide. Chases it into the corner. Brady Frattinger. He drew a penalty earlier, and there he goes. 1:26 in the power play. McGuire on the backside joins the rush. Load, shoots, and that's off of the shoulder. Maybe the mask again. As Connor Lemieux makes another shorthanded stop. That's number 32 on net for the Mariners. Jordan Ray throws a check. Bettinson has it in his skates, trying to move it to the middle. McKinley in a goal, shoots. Oh, and a save by Crawley's down in the butterfly, and then the total dog pile ensues as Carmichael gets knocked in. There's Walters, but it looks like Crawl's okay as he swims out of the pile. And there's a few words being exchanged, but I don't see anything being thrown. Carmichael collecting his gear and stick, and he has a couple of words here as he leaves. There's actually Jordan Picard, and he's getting into it a little bit as they head off. Just letting KT Walters know that he's still in the game. He's still very much involved. Great job here tonight from both teams. Nemeth into the face-off circle. The classy captain loses the draw. Boyarski tries to kick it down at the blue line. He's got a goal here tonight, and he's got the lone marker so far for the Lakers as they set up in their own zone. 52 seconds to go in the penalty to Picard. Patrick Nemeth down the left side. He has Boyarski going to the net. Has to catch up with the puck, finds it, and sends it up to Wal Billig on the right point. He'll defer for Nemeth. They play pass. 36 to go. Off of the middle face-off circle. Saucer pass to McKinley. Tries to change the angle. Moves up to the umbrella. Comes back to him. Holds. Near side for Boyarski. Shoots, and that's blocked in front. Good job by Max Struss as it comes back to McKinley. Over to the right point. Gets the return feed. Load. Shoots. Saved by Derek Kroll with Gilbertson in front of the goal. Setting the screen. Shot number 20 rolls in on Derek Kroll, and he's stopped 19 of them so far here tonight. Face-off will be over to Kroll's left. Noah Wilson, he's got a goal. And he steps into the face-off circle. Good win by the Lakers, and they're tenacious in the corner. Nemeth watching the outcome as Gilbertson fights for the puck. Nemeth backhands it in deep. Colton Boyarski took a hit, tried to make the play, and now the penalty is over to Jordan Ray as he joins the rush. Archambault tries to go inside, outside, stops, gets pinned to the boards by the Lakers defense. Palmer shoots, and that one's a high riser up over the net. Palmer searching for his third. Fighting hard along the boards, gets his skates pulled out from under him. And I think Boyarski's going to get a call here as Brad Ford is calling a tripping penalty with just under a minute to go in the second period. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's joined us here on our BCIHL live stream. As I mentioned a little earlier, Wanda Nemethi, Linnell Walters, Audra Zawada, Kelly Kuntz, and Carolyn Weiland-Lawn, and John Bathurst all joining us in the live stream and commenting. Thank you so much for watching. It's a great game. We got the wave going here, and the puck is challenged by Kroll, who comes way out of his net. Got a party in here tonight. Wren picking it up, turns, fires it down ice, and Tyson Lotard will pick it up. As this place coming alive, the wave all down in front of us. Might have to call it the neutral wave. Lotard in behind the net, 1:33 on the power play. Sent cross ice for McGuire on the near side for Lotard. One-time shot from Earhart, and what a save. Connor Lemieux gets the leather on that one, and a beautiful stop on shot number 21. Or pardon me, yes, that is. And a great play out in front of the net too, as the Lakers' Zach Park was able to push his man, Jordan Ray, out from in front of his goaltender so he could see that hot rocket that came from Carson Earhart. And as you can tell, he has one of the hardest shots in the league, and he drilled that one from the umbrella spot on the point. Lotard with 9 on the clock sends it to the face-off circle. Down low, activating to the net is Earhart. Can Pufol get it there? Maybe not in time. It runs out, and we're done. 2 periods. Is there any fireworks here before we head to intermission? I don't think so. It looks like they've got a pretty good grip on things down there. Brad Ford and Stephen Chammy keeping a close eye on this one here tonight. So Brock Palmer with his 20th and 21st of the season. Number 7 and number 8 for Caleb Franklin. Noah Wilson with his 3rd. And Logan Kirky with his 15th of the season. That puts us at 6th. And the lone tally, Colton Boyarsky with his 9th of the season. The rookie having an incredible campaign. And number 8 gets number 9. And that's where we stand after 40 minutes. 6-1, the Mariners with a commanding lead. Kind of reminiscent actually of the contest last night. The VIU, or pardon me, the UVic Vikes hosting these same Okanagan Lakers. 7-2 was the final there. And as I mentioned, we're getting close to the end of the season. There's so many valuable points left here down the final stretch as we careen through the month of February, a shortened month. And we look forward to definitely some incredible playoff hockey coming up in the BCIHL. But between now and then, we'll still have to put a cap on this one. But for now, I'm going to go see if I can slip through this giant crowd and get a bit of a sip from the fountain. It's a 6-1 lead. The Mariners here on BCIHL YouTube channel. I'm Lorenzo Jensen. Make sure you go check out my X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, at Lorenzo Jensen, LarenzoJensen. Same for Instagram, same for Facebook, if you care to add me there. And hey, it's a social world, it's a social place, and social media is a great way to go about it. Keeps everybody connected, and just, it's great to know what's going on, isn't it? I'm going to get a sip of water. We're going to step away for a few minutes. We'll be back with 3rd period action. Mariners 6-1 lead. We'll be back on BCIHL Hockey on YouTube. we are exactly a minute away from puck drop. Third period of play. Mariners with a 5-goal lead heading into the final frame. Derek Kroll skating out as the Mariners cut up this brand new sheet of ice. Nice and clean and smooth, and gonna make for some more great fast hockey here like we've had all night. Unfortunately for the Okanagan Lakers, who have really been putting their heart and soul into the game and have really been battling hard in the corners and winning some of those puck battles. The tough thing is when the Mariners have had power plays, they've been moving the puck around very efficiently and very quickly, causing a couple of one-time cross-crease shots to come about. Brock Palmer, he's got a pair. Caleb Franklin, he's got two. Noah Wilson with a single, same with Logan Kirky. And Colton Boyarski, who's in the penalty box for another 1 minute and 2 seconds. He's got the lone tally for the Lakers. Kroll plays the puck in behind his own goal. Struss sends it off of the boards for Palmer, who gets on his horse, and now he breaks in over the blue line. Kirky on the near side. Franklin going to the middle, and he bumped Rend, and it caused a little collision between the two Lakers out of the corner. Kirky plays pass, one-time shot, and it just missed on the far side post. Boy, Kirky really ripped into that one, and he didn't miss by a lot. 28 to go in the power play. Struss in behind his goal, carefully plodding his way through the slot. Fakes the pass, and he'll enter the zone. Rouser riding the line, he's onside. Struss sends it around the boards. Good play by Rouser to fake heading below the goal line. Now he gets a return feed from Palmer. Cross ice saucer. Finds Kirky. Delivers to the point. Paddle is slapping. Derek Kroll letting his mates know. Cross ice pass. They score! Logan Kirky. He's got two. And he joins two of his teammates with a pair on the night. Again, it's that puck possession on the power play. The way they've been moving it across the slot. Unbelievable, and it's 7-1. And now they got the wave going here. And the fans are having a great time tonight. Even the out-of-town. So Caleb Franklin and Gavin Rouser with the assist. Caleb Franklin, multiple point night. As I said, he's one of the hottest players since the showcase. Shot towards a goal, and that goes off of the leg of Brady Frattinger, and the Mariners are back the other way as the puck is fed up to him by Pufal. Dances around, he's down the far side. Backhand, oh, and a big stop. Rebound, oh, and a door line stop. What a save. Connor Lemieux with a desperation right pad save. How did he get that leg there? Unbelievable stop as he was prone on the ice, and he kicked his leg up, making that attempt from 7 feet out a miraculous stop on the doorstop. Jordan Ray trying to break through. There's 5 players right coalescing in the middle. Gilles Deschep picks up his stick. And one of the sticks was broken during the play. I believe that was a Lakers stick. Walters taps it inside the line. He's looking for Johnston, but the puck is sent back down the other way. Lon out there quickly, and he sends it down the far side for McKinley. And Tyson Lotard, his first one there, as they were unable to connect that pass down the left wing. Oh, so they're doing a draw in here tonight for Canucks tickets. That's for the first draw. Wilson into the face-off dot. Plays it back to Archambault. 5 aside, but the Mariners with control. Archambault decided to pinch for a moment. Helping out on the defensive assignment is Noah Wilson. who backs up. Johnston gets it over to McKinley down the far side. One-hand attempt, pokes it towards the goal. Puck bounces down. Kroll lost it. The puck is still loose. Mariners carry it out of trouble. That was close. Close call as Walters nearly put that puck in the goal. Now he passes off. McKinley going for a skate behind the goal. Now they'll try the other side. Backhand aerial goes through the slot. Johnston couldn't wave it out of the air. Lawn picking up the point as Walters pins his man along the boards. That was Brock Palmer. Puck is on edge, but Struss lets it settle down. And now the left shooting defender will get a change as he sends it down ice. Brockett had it roll off of a stick, but a second effort gets it away, and they'll get a pass down the near side. Johnson is tired. They're going to get a change. Out comes Walbillig, Rend, and Funk. On the forward line, Lockhart also patrolling with Walbillig. He's got the right point. Pufal on the backhand dump. Touched first by Lemieux. Puck came to Pufal on the point. Loads, shoots, big save, and that's a big thud up here as right into the butterfly save. Connor Lemieux, another save. That's shot number 37 that's been directed his way, and he's stopped 30 of them. And now the face-off will occur over to his left. Face-off by Bettinson. That's won by the Mariners. McGuire, he threw it over to Earhart, and again he lets one go. Puck bounces into the slot. Good interception, and away come the Lakers. Funk drags a skate, shot towards a goal, and that one just missed over the Trapper side. Puck all the way out to center. Back comes Caleb Franklin. Through two, tried to pull it through into the middle, and he has the puck roll right in on Lemieux. And Caleb Franklin just really had an extra gear here tonight. Gavin Rouser out there now. Caleb Franklin into the face-off circle. Rouser on the left wing. Draw one by the Lakers, and they'll try and clear it out over the blue line. It gets just outside, but thrown right back in by Tyson Lotard. Puck goes off of Franklin's skate on the attempted clear. Now the near side. Nemeth holds, shoots, scores. Nemeth over the stick, and he scores on the short side, and is 7-2. And the captain with a quick snipe, and it caught a piece of Derek Kroll's goal stick, but it went just over top. He got about 80% of that shot, but it was a hard snap by the Lakers captain. Simon Nemeth with his 5th of the season and his 11th point on the season. And it's a nice goal by Simon Nemeth as he pops it up over the goal stick, and it's a 7-2 lead for the Mariners. Down the far side, Brady Frattinger skirts around one player, goes in on DeShepper, throws the hit, and he tries to work it out, but DeShepper uses his body and cuts off the near side. Nemeth, spin pass. Picard almost stole it in the slot. Good recovery by Boyarski as he flips it out. And Simon Nemeth uses his body to make sure it gets deep into Mariners territory, colliding with Archambault. Frattinger braces and he gets hit. And the puck tips out towards center as Gilles DeShepper throwing his weight around again. Shot towards the goal, that's into the Trapper, and playing it off into the side and to the defense is goaltender Connor Lemieux, who's had a very good game. You know, the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story. 7-2, 3-on-2 into the slot. Park holds, put it down low, and maybe had an argument for a shot. Puck comes towards the point, carried out by Pufal. Nice evasion there of Davidson, and he carries it down the left side, puts it dangerously towards the net, but that's collected by the Lakers, and they'll skate it out of trouble off of the glass and out to center ice. Carmichael watching Palmer as Palmer winds up at center, sends it to Kirky down the far side, shot on goal and a nice stick save. Lemieux knocking it down with his goal stick on that hard directed wrist shot on his stick side. In behind the goal, Mariners trying to turn the puck over, and they do for a moment. Kirky backs up, though, as Walters drives wide around Tyson Lotard, but he gets pinned to the boards for his effort. Davidson in helping on the forecheck, but he's going to have to back off as the Mariners' Wilson works it out of the corner and ahead to Lotard. Just barely poked it free, and they chop it towards the goal. And another chop sends it into the corner as the Lakers' Gilles DeShepper makes sure that that puck stays away from the front of the crease. Palmer throwing a hit in behind the net. He's got 20 and 21 on the season. There's the long feed. Nice saucer pass from McKinley. Holding puts on the brakes at the face-off circle. Leaves for DeShepper. Towards the net. Shoots and looking for the deflection. Walters got a piece of it. That was a good save by Kroll on the redirect. And that puck goes way, way up into the dividers up in the rafters. And that'll stop play with 12:24 remaining here in the third period. Noah Wilson chatting things over with the linesman a little bit. Jake McNabb. I think something might have happened there as his goaltender was fending off a little bit of a screen in front. Aiden Bangs in the face-off circle. A nice win as Funk gets in there and helps collect the puck, chips it to himself. Left shooting forward, tries to jump around Carson Earhart, or pardon me, that's Max Struss, who puts it off of Gilbertson's shoulder. Funk trying to get free towards the net, but Sebastian Archambault throwing his body around. He's all over the place in there. Five-man scrum. Bettinson on the wraparound through the crease, and that was dangerous. It came right through the blue paint, but no one able to pick it up as it skirted free to the near side face-off circle. Mariners turn and pound it off the glass, trying to get it out. Funk in there along with Rend, and they've done a great job hemming the Mariners in, but bang, shoots, and that's off of a stick while Billy getting his stick in the lane. And that'll bring about another stop with 11:40 remaining. The Mariners still with a 5-goal lead. It was 2-0 after one, 5-1 after two, and the Mariners with another couple goals here in the third period. And Simon Nemeth with his 5th of the season for the Lakers, and Boyarski with his 9th. And that's where we sit. Puck is at the near side of the goal. Puck bounced up and it's loose. Oh, Lemieux didn't know where it was for a moment, but he wisely got his stick down. It didn't actually come to him, but Rouser was right there waiting for the puck to fall. The puck's over to his right for a moment, and now it's chipped out high. Oh, and a solid hit on Boyarski as he tried to get around Earhart to climb the ladder for that puck. Caleb Franklin, hard saucer pass. That's intercepted on the far side off of the boot of Boyarski, and he takes another wrap. Derek Kroll, a neat little tap to move the puck behind the net for Josh Pufal. Takes a bump, but he's none the worse for the wear as the puck comes up the near side. Long lead feed from Caleb Franklin. Finds Earhart in on goal. Backhand, and he put it up over the goalpost and the crossbar as he had Lemieux down, and he put that one up. It was a rising backhander, and he nearly tucked it up underneath the shelf. Far side pass on the give and go from Nemeth, and he gets in front, but the puck's already in the trapper of Derek Kroll. And a shade over 11 minutes here. And just another shout out to all of our fans that are watching concurrently. And wow, we've already had 640 views. And I think that's the most I've seen in before the game is even finished. So hats off to our viewers who make this all possible, and the great support that they've been showing all of the players here tonight, whether they're playing for the Lakers. As I mentioned, Kelly Kuntz, Wanda Nemeth, Linnell Walters, and also Carolyn Lawn and John Bathurst, watching all the way from Ottawa with a heart symbol, Go Lakers, and enjoying a nice contest here tonight. Something's happened with the scoreboard, and I don't know exactly what it is. There we go, it comes back to life. There was nothing up on the board for a second. It looked like the rink could be empty and nobody was playing. But we're back up, 7-2 scoreline, 39 shots for the Mariners, 23 for the Lakers, and there it goes again. It's kind of glitching a little bit. So I think they're just going to delay the face-off for a moment till they find out. Maybe there's a loose connection down there or a loose power cord, and that, of course, is easily remedied. I can tell you the face-off will take place to the right of Derek Kroll when we get this all sorted out. And it'll be Ryan Sirk that drops the puck. Brockett out there for the Lakers. Bettinson will take the draw while Billig on the point. Carmichael on the right wing for this face-off over to the right of Kroll. Austin Daniels, he'll probably fade in for the face-off if Picard doesn't, but I think Picard is trying to draw it up right now with Tyson Lotard. They've got Noah Danforth out there and Brady Frattinger. This line's been good tonight, very good, and I think if you talk to head coach Chris Jones, he might say that they've been pesky as they've been physical. They've been checking voraciously, and they've also been battling hard for pucks deep in the Lakers' territory. So getting rewarded with lots of ice time here tonight. And they're a very fast line. That's one thing you'll see. Jordan Picard, Brady Frattinger, they can get down ice in a hurry. And Noah Danforth, he's no slouch either. The Mariners, good team speed, but I'd have to say that their trademark, their secret sauce, their McChicken sauce, if you will, it's that secret passing they do on the power play. It's a well-orchestrated power play, and it's definitely in line with today's meta in hockey, using that cross ice, that cross seam play with the man advantage, because there's a little bit extra ice, a little bit more at each passing lane, and the Mariners have made some great saucer passes tonight. And a couple that come to mind are off of the stick of Logan Kirky and also Caleb Franklin. Gavin Rouser with a couple of beauties too. Puck along the near side boards. We're back underway. Bettinson off to Davidson, shoots, and that one hooks wide of the goal on the left. Davidson's first on it, carries it behind the goal. Thought about the wraparound, shoots, and a downed Jordan Picard gets the block. I think it went off of his ribs or his back, one of the two, as he was down laterally. Out of the corner. Oh, they were looking to feed Davidson, and it just too much in front, or a little too far from his stick. Otherwise, he would have had a golden opportunity. Mariners just offside as Jordan Picard tried to come in over the line with Brady Frattinger, and it'll be a face-off outside the Lakers' blue line. Almost at the halfway point of the third period. Mariners holding a 5-goal advantage, and they win the draw at the blue line, but Palmer got tripped up over Walter's skate. Palmer sends the puck in, and I think we've got a high sticking call coming up against the Lakers. As Brock Palmer was skating the puck out at center, Walters reached up, and I think he was trying to hit the underside of Brock Palmer's stick to knock it up and dispossess the puck, but instead he got him up near the facial area, and that little snap of Brock Palmer's head surely sold it for the near side referee, Stefan Chami. And now a face-off over to the right of Connor Lemieux. Gavin Rouser wins it back on the backhand draw. Struss, he falls as Funk was covering him hard, but he gets back up and resumes the point. Brock Palmer off of the face-off circle to the umbrella to Struss, works it over to Kirky. First 20 in the power play is gone as Funk deflects it out to center, and he's been a thorn in the Mariners' side trying to gain entry into the Lakers zone. Kirky decides to go for a skate, carries it around, wraps it in hard off of the dasher, and it rings around to the near side. Palmer there into the slot. Puck deflects, and the Mariners can't catch up with it. Kirky, for as quick as he is, that puck got deflected again by Funk, who's been a one-man penalty kill machine. Palmer makes a move around Lon, but Lon got the better of that as he detected the fake, and he sends it down ice. They'll get a change with 1:03 remaining in the power play. So a high sticking call has the Mariners on the power play. They've been dangerous on it tonight. Palmer holds up, working it around on the point with Struss, who gets the return, has some time, shoots, looking for the tip, and that's off of the left pad and up into the glove of Connor Lemieux. So KT Walters in the box, another 44 seconds. Out comes Aiden Bangs, Tyson Lotard, and Christian Earhart. Pufal out there as well, over on the wing. Face off, one back to Lotard. Lotard sends it down to the half circle to Pufal. There's the wave coming again here at the Nanaimo Ice Center. Great atmosphere here tonight. It's pretty much a party atmosphere. Look at that nice saucer over to Lotard. Shoots, rebound in front, puck is loose, and it was covered up by the trapper. Lemieux did a great job in finding that puck down in front of him, and his defense gave him time. Zach Park actually did a very good job tying up Bangs so that he couldn't get his backhand on that puck as he tried to hook it around the goaltender, but such a large goaltender. Great size. Connor Lemieux. 7-2 is a scoreline. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Park breaking in 1-on-2. Earhart forces him wide, and he's going to bump him out of the play, and the Mariners, Lotard will start it back. Quick pass over to Pufal. Josh Pufal holds, thought about shooting, but he sent it to Lotard over to Earhart. Backs off on that attempt. Lotard moving in. Curls once, then twice. He was going to pass back to Earhart. Towards the goal, off of the blocker on the deflection. Jordan Ray got a very, very well disguised tip, and it was a great blocker reaction by Connor Lemieux on his 44th shot on goal. Earhart around two, shoots. That's off of the goal stick of Lemieux. As he's falling forward, he gets his goal stick on it. I think there's a number of members from the VIU basketball team here. I can tell you that our rink announcer was there for most of the day at the VIU campus, helping out with the, I believe it was a basketball tournament there, as the media timeout is on, and they're giving away their grand prize here inside the Nanaimo Ice Center. Mitsubishi Nanaimo, a game day sponsor here, and they've really been hyping up this giveaway. I know some Canucks tickets were won just so they've just called out the winning number, and fans rapidly checking their tickets to see if they've got the winning ticket for tonight's grand prize from Nanaimo Mitsubishi. So it'll be Gilbertson, Lawn, and Rend out there on the forward line as they head into the face-off circle. One back by Ray. Over on the far side boards, look at that, as Daniels knocks his man over, almost got his one hand on the puck, but a good play back the other way by Rend. Shoots, and there's a butterfly save. Derek Kroll way out to the tip of the blue paint and beyond a little bit, makes that stop. It's the 25th shot on goal for the Lakers. Face off over to the left of Kroll. Gilbertson will take the draw against Jordan Ray, and the puck is tied up in their skates. Picard gives him a little hook, and the Mariners are able to puck it off the glass and over the blue line. McGuire skates onto it, and he'll chip it forward. Left shooting defenders, he'll back off now with some help from Frattinger in the corner, but a nice second effort by the Lakers, and particularly Wren gets that puck in deep as he chases it in. He keeps the Mariners honest. He throws the hit on McGuire, and now Wren will give him 1-2 as he tries to move it up to Frattinger off the half wall. He's away, puts it off the boards for Daniels. Into the slot, shoots, that went off of a body in front and it's played to the corner. I think it was hard to see who that one went off of, but it was a good block in front. And I think that might have been Kingsley Brockett with the block there. Kroll out to play the puck, comes around to the far side boards. Kirky bodies flying everywhere. Pufal on the drop, one-time shot by Wilson, and there's a fight out at center ice. The helmet of Max Struss gets lifted off, and someone's come in from the back. And piling on now as everybody is, Max Struss has his man still pinned on the ice underneath the linesman, Jake McNabb. Struss gets up and he's hot. And two players now have lost their helmet, and it looks like Colton Boyarski's the other one that lost his helmet. And he's arguing that Struss should get something extra, but they both went down, and Struss pointing to the scoreboard. He's getting a lot of attention from Brend at the Lakers bench. I think they might be, I think they're calling out another ticket. The first time that they called out the ticket, it wasn't, I don't know if it was claimed, so that's what all of the additional sound is here in the background. All sorts of things happening here at the Nanaimo Ice Center as they try and figure out the penalties. I see Brock Palmer's in the box. So there's a very happy set of fans up over to the left of us here. And some more great giveaways here tonight as they get it all sorted. Boyarski still without his helmet down over by the timekeep bench with Captain Gavin Rouser listening in as well. A couple of eights there, number eights. Boyarski still without his helmet. I see Brock Palmer in the box. I can't detect fully who the other Laker is that's in the box right now. We'll get clarity on that in a moment. But the face-off will occur over to the left of Derek Kroll. Carmichael out on the ice. Same with Bettinson for the Lakers. And on the wing, they've got Joe Davidson. He's got 9 goals, 8 assists for 17 points through 14 games this season. And Boyarski with his 9th goal here tonight, 7 assists for 16 points through 16 games. Pretty tidy stuff. And number 8, as I mentioned, out there still talking things over with Brad Ford to do with that last recent scrimmage that happened almost directly below where Brock Palmer sits now in the penalty box. And they still haven't quite fully sorted it out. Boyarski headed over to the penalty box just to obtain his helmet and stick. And if I'm not mistaken, that might actually be Boyarski's night. Hard to say for sure. But I can tell you one thing, he's sure battled hard, and he's been a very, very noticeable Okanagan Laker tonight, and he has put everything on the line as he just did with Max Struss over underneath the United Rentals sign. Carter Bettinson will probably step in for this face-off. He'll be up against Jordan Ray. Oh, and it's a 5-minute major up to Max Struss. I can see that much so far, as Palmer welcomes Aiden Bangs to the penalty box to help serve part of that penalty. Both Struss and Boyarski, I think, have left the ice surface. Matthew Johnston on the point. What a season he's had. 5 goals, 13 assists. Great season for Johnston, and you can tell he's got a very, very sharp perception of the game and a very cerebral player as he stops up, leaves that puck, just so smart And that's the kind of player you want on your club. As he drifts into the zone, the puck's on the left side. Sent in down below the goal line for Carmichael. Stick handles away from one. That was Noah Danforth in there checking, and he got his stick on it up to Ray. He's got Frattinger with him, and they'll take their time as they enter the zone. 4:20 remaining in the major to Max Struss. No other penalties up on the board, but the puck is in behind the goal. Over to Davidson, who closes in off of the half boards down towards the goal line. Defers to Johnston. Plays pass. Now he moves out to Johnston. Shoots, scores! And that's number 6 for Johnston. And I no sooner pay him compliments. And a beautiful one-time shot from the point. It's a seeing eye shot. And it goes over the blocker side of Derek Kroll. And it's 7-3. And the good news for the Lakers is that they still have a power play. It's a major penalty. So there won't be any change in the numbers out on the ice. It'll still be a 5-on-4. And you can see a renewed sense of purpose by the Lakers out on the ice with just over 5 minutes remaining, third period. Nemeth winning that draw. Simon Nemeth, he's been great tonight. Gilles DeShepper. Cross ice pass in his own zone. And the pass is returned to the left side for Gilbertson, who had to spin away from the check of Gavin Rouser, and he's a tough customer. Picked up by Archambault. He flips it in behind the net. Lemieux neatly plays it between his skates to his defenseman. As they get the outlet up on the near side, Boyarski puts on the brakes hard, waits for the screen to develop, sends it cross ice onto the left point, put it towards the slot, and that's carefully poked away by Sebastian Archambault, and he'll get a change. Out comes Lotard and Pufal. Three minutes to go in the power play for the major for the Lakers. Bettinson knocks it down with his glove, then with his stick in behind the net for the captain, Simon Nemeth. Into the corner, a 5-man scrum. 3 dark jerseys, 2 light, and it's poked away from the corner. Good pressure here by the Lakers, but they want to try and funnel it towards the front of the goal here. Comes to the point for Johnston. Plays it down at the half of the face-off circle. Shot on goal, and that's saved. Derek Kroll as the puck goes in behind him, and he looks over both shoulders, now over his left, put off of the boards, kept in by Bettinson. He works it into the corner, down below the goal line, puts it behind the net, plays pass with Davidson. Has it in behind the goal, sends it over to the left side. They'll try and work it from that side. 2:05 remaining in the power play in the major. As they work it around with Johnston. Over to Bettinson, and he'll head in behind the goal. Back up to Johnston. Hold, shoots, and that puck was off of a stick and wide of the mark. I think that was Jordan Ray that got in the middle. Pardon me, Picard that got in the way of that one. Tyson Lotard slaps it, and that one comes outside the zone. And all the way back for Connor Lemieux to stop in behind the net. 2:53 to go, third period. Mariners with a 7-3 lead. Puck intercepted in the slot by Blake Power, holding it. Stopped up. He knows they're shorthanded, so he hangs on. Rags the puck a bit more, kills some more time, tries to put it towards the middle, and Caleb Franklin throws his body around, and another complete check from number 22. He's doing everything tonight, setting them up, putting them in, and he's throwing the body too. Boyarski defers while Billig from the point fakes the shot near side for Davidson, holds, shoots, and that's a good block by Cole McGuire, and I think he hurt his left knee as he blocked that one, but he's back up and he's going to have to still defend with 56 to go in the power play. Behind the net, in the crease, in the slot, and the puck was poked forward by the goal stick of Derek Kroll, and the follow-up, a good block again by Jordan Ray as he gets his stick in the lane. 51 remaining in the power play for the Lakers. Face-off over to the right. Derek Kroll, Bettinson into the face-off. He's got Gilbertson on his left. Picard had it in his skates, and he moves it forward. Frattinger will just flip that puck forward, And it's all the way on Connor Lemieux, 45 in the power play, under 2 minutes in the period. There goes to Shepard, long feed down the far side. Gilbertson heading to the middle. Puck doesn't come yet. Nemeth had it roll off the end of his stick, but second effort gets it down to the face-off circle. Shot, and look what I found. Derek Kroll again with the leather. Shot might have been going over the crossbar, but it's hard to say. It was pretty close, and it was a hard wrister, but he makes the stop. And that's 27 shots fired by the Lakers. 24 of them stopped by number 34, Derek Kroll. Face off to his right again. Bettinson tried to play it over to himself in the corner, but that's collected by Archambault and sent down ice. Lakers out of their own zone, long stretch pass. In tight for the captain, Nemeth shoots, rebound, and it's a diving cover. Derek Kroll quickly getting down and finding that puck after he made the first save off his right pad. So just 6 seconds remaining in the what might be the final power play of the contest. And it was that major to Max Struss as he went after Colton Boyarski, who's got a goal here tonight for the Lakers. And he finishes off the game, getting to the showers a little earlier than most. Caleb Franklin, and they call him offside. Caleb Franklin with 72 seconds remaining. They got called on the offside, but Franklin, he has been one of the best Mariners here tonight. And he's got a couple of goals and at least one assist, I think maybe two. It might be a 4-point night. I'll have to double check the stats. I was talking to our head statistician, Don Miller, in between periods, and we both agree number 22 has had another great night. In white, there's a turnover at the faceoff. Rouser shoots, right pad save. Good job by Lemieux. He was ready for that one, and he came out and challenged. Earhart feeds it over to Franklin, who activates once again. Leaves it for Rouser, looking for the return feed. Franklin had it go behind him, but he stops down below the goal line. Tries to work it free, but that's picked up by the Lakers. Tanner Funk, the rookie, out towards center. And one of the Mariners, Tyson Lotard, got dropped right at center ice there up against the far boards, but he seems to be okay as he shakes it off in his own zone. He'll head back and help out in this final 30 as he collects behind Derek Kroll, who tees it up for him. Being watched closely by Joe Davidson. Davidson strips him of the puck. He has Carmichael in tight, tried to put it to him across the slot, and that was tipped away by Josh Pufal. Rouser tried to take it in by himself. Carmichael loads, shoots, and that's a save. Bettinson was there for the rebound, and Derek Kroll just holds the puck. And I don't know if they're going to actually officially blow the whistle, but with just over a second or two remaining, there might be time for one more face-off over to Derek Kroll's right. But for all intents and purposes, it looks like we've wrapped this one up. They're just showing 0.8 seconds on the clock. And a wonderful game here tonight. The best crowd I've seen on tap, and I've seen a lot of big crowds here, especially in my time with the Nanaimo Buccaneers, the Junior A team. But here and now, the Nanaimo Mitsubishi sponsored night has the Mariners with a big 7-3 win over the Okanagan Lakers. Oh, awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a labor of love. Yeah, and the Lakers, they've really made everybody sit up this season, eh? I like the crew, and man, Lemieux, what a big goaltender. He has the tools, man. Because as far as I can tell, it's his first year, right? Yeah. No, Zach or KT Walters. Okay, so it was, is Linnell your wife? Oh, perfect. I called her out on the show a couple times. My brother-in-law lives in Vernon. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Well, that's a wrap here from the Nanaimo Ice Center, or should I say Party Central. What a great night here. And if you don't believe me, you better talk to Simon Creighton, our producer. we're going to step away. We had so many views already, and 76 Cancun. Here's Simon.
Hey, I just got to say thank you to all the fans watching at home. Thank you to all the fans who came out tonight, and hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We're putting a lot of work, and of course, special thanks to Lorenzo for always putting it together, keeping it sane, and we'll see you next week, folks.
He's talking about that sane insanity you're listening to tonight. I'm Lorenzo Jensen from the heart of the Nanaimo Ice Center on the concourse. Great hockey game tonight. Thanks for being with us. Chris Jones and his VIU Mariners, a 7-3 win, and the Mariners continue to hold first place in the league in the BCIHL. Have a great night, everyone, and a wonderful weekend. We'll talk to you soon, and we got more BCIHL action coming up on this channel. Don't you dare miss a notification.